Hello once again, good people. It's Nick here for Nick's News and Reviews, and we're in martial arts territory here with Bruce Lee on the ZX Spectrum, published by US Gold in 1984, although it was handled by Ocean, as you see by that graphic. Nice music here, and it's pretty much the only music that's in the game. Also come out on the Amstrad CPC, the Atari 8-bit, Commodore 64 and the BBC Micro. Basically, the essence of this game is one of those collect 'em up platform martial art kung fu smash your face in type games. Yes, one of those as we select joystick. You must guide Bruce Lee to discover immortality, which would probably get a bit boring after a while, immortality, by defeating the evil wizard and his minions. Right, so there's these yellow lanterns on the screen. There's two enemies most of the time, that fat guy and that thin guy. The fat guy is called the Green Yamo, although he's white and not green, and the thin guy is a ninja, as I jump around like a hoodlum. Now, number of different screens here. When you collect all the lanterns, gateways or trapdoors in the floor will open, and then you can get on to the next bit. They complained that this game was a bit too easy, some reviewers, but it's just about difficult enough for me, because I'm not going to complete the game by a long shot. You can have this game in 1 or 2 players. On 2-player mode, you can either take turns to control the legend himself, Bruce Lee, or one of you controlling that fatso Yamo, and so you end up trying to beat each other up the whole time. I don't know what that big rabbit is on that chest there. I think it might be a big mutant rabbit. So this isn't based on any film by Bruce Lee. I don't know how much money changed hands to get the license, if indeed at all. But Bruce Lee, if you haven't heard of him, where have you been? He was a Hong Kong American martial artist and a film actor, an absolute legend. Born in 1940 and died quite early really, in 1973, aged 32. He died of a brain edema, which that doesn't sound very good. So there's that ninja guy, which I'm smacking his face in, and old fatso Yamo with his hair in a bun. I think he may be a sumo or something. But let's just concentrate and get in as far as possible. So the sound is minimal. We have a ladder to climb up on most screens. We've collected all the lanterns on this level, so we might as well leave. Animation is okay, a few extra moves here. One of those collecting items type games which started, I believe, with Manic Miner. This one though, unlike Manic Miner, you can smash people's face in and kick them in the you know what. There's only ever 2 people to kill you each time, and if you hit them 3 times they flash and disappear, but then they regenerate again, so they live forever. So these 2 have already discovered the secret immortality, but why would you want to be immortal in this game? That's a bit unfair. At the time this was a great game, I still enjoy it a bit. 1984, so very early. I previously reviewed another martial arts game called Double Dragon, which is also a classic, so have a look at that one as well, if you haven't already. A nice warm fuzzy feeling I'm getting playing this. I don't know what that green thing is on the top right, some sort of cactus, but it stops you going to the next screen. Right, now I've got all the lanterns on this screen. As Yamo smacks me in the nose. On the previous screen, if we can get there, the trap in the floor should have opened, I think. So what you see is what you get here. Well, they've programmed it so the 2 villains are always heading in your direction, but you can lose them quite easily. Yeah, I can't get over that cactus. So does that look like Bruce Lee? Well, a little bit, I suppose. It could be anyone. It could be anyone. Whoops. So you see my points up the top there? The top score is 39,900, which I'm not near. Falls free. There you go. So trapping the floors opened. Progressively this game gets more and more complicated with obstacles to avoid. So we need to get a time in there, which I did not, and I'm dead. Right, so let's get the timing right this time. Boof. There we go. I like this game. Has a very Hong Kong Chinesey type feel to it. Martial arts, I was never into them that much. I preferred running away. Running away was my thing. You never get injured running away. Well, unless you sprain a hamstring or something. Right. You see there when I collect the final lantern, a doorway opens. I don't know what this thing is in the middle. Let's just climb up. As I said, not based on any of Bruce Lee's films as far as I am aware. I don't think Yamo and the ninja appeared in anything. The ninja looks more like a spaceman or something. Right, so what we got to do here is a lantern to collect there. Oh, that was close. Right, let's go up this ladder. A nice gentle game, this one. Got 2 lives left. Right, let's get... Oh, this time it looks a bit tricky. I think we just drop down a cargo and... Oh, we just fall down. Well, that's wrong. Did you have this game? On the Amstrad CPC or any of the Atari 8-bit systems? I haven't got too much knowledge about the Atari 8-bit systems. Don't know how many there were. There's a 2600, wasn't there? And the 5000 something or other. I believe this had originally come out on the BBC Micro, but this is pretty similar. Not much colour bleed, because there's not much colour to bleed. All the main characters are white there, and the backgrounds are white, so the outlines are slightly coloured. Oops, oh, what the hell was that? Right, so at the bottom there's some sort of cowpack going across. Oh dear, these two fighting you and that flower thing go... Right, I'm over it. Whoops. Oh, ninja! Oh, that's not fair. Oh no, I've got bopped my ninja onto that flame thing, whatever that was. Game over. I think we'll have one more quick go on this. Yes, so a bit of an unusual arrangement here. Published by US Gold. Handled by Ocean. I don't know what the deal was there. There's Datasoft as well, so what were they doing? Maybe they programmed it. See the mountains in the background there? All looking very dark. Yamo! Boof. Could a man that heavy jump down that distance with the grace that he's doing, or would he break both legs and smash his knees in? I think the second one, really. Have you ever completed this game? Then well done. I'm sure a lot of you would have done, because they said it was easy. I never did, but I hadn't played it that much. This is probably only the 6th time I've ever played it, I think. That's it. Get down, Yamo. There's an option to punch as well, but that's not as effective as kicking. Flying kick, that's the best move in all fighting games. Woo! Tough luck, ninja. Tough luck, Yamo. You're not going to get me down there. Right, so we know what we're doing now. Let's just get these lanterns as quickly as possible and save the day. It's one of these rare games where you're not trying to save someone that's been kidnapped. In the Double Dragon games, it was always Marion getting kidnapped by the Shadow Warriors. But Bruce Lee's just fighting for fun here. He wants immortality, which is a bit late because he died age 32. God, that's terribly young, isn't it? 32. He accomplished a lot, really. An iconic character. Okay. His son, of course, Brandon Lee, died on the set of the Crow film. Not mysterious deaths in that family. Oh dear. I'm so glad they didn't do Daley Thompson in this. Daley Thompson was big at the time and turned out in all sorts of games. Decathlon, Super Test, his Olympic Challenge. If it had been Daley Thompson's Lantern Collection game. But to be honest with you, this character you're controlling could be Daley Thompson. It's very hard to see. Could be anyone. Go on, Daley. Boom. Boom. How many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we did better than last time. Probably about the same. That ninja can get out of the way. Ninjas are pretty known for their stealth-like abilities. This ninja's abandoned that. He's just attacking full on. Right, we've got 3 lives left, have we? Yamo. Damn, I should have had a player 2 there controlling Yamo, and then we could have just ganged up on the ninja. I don't know what happens in 2-player if both of you are on different screens. How does that work? 8-bit glory. You gotta love the 8-bit systems, haven't you? If you grew up in that period, well, fantastico. If you didn't and you're just getting into 8-bit now, hope you're enjoying it. A wealth of crazy games. Boof. You won't see any achievements or trophies show up in this one. It's just playing it for the sheer fun of it. How far can you get? Not very far in my case. the screens look different from each other, although the graphics are similar, so they've done quite well. I'd have to say this is a pretty good game. It'd go down as a classic. Might not look much now for people with no experience of the ZX Spectrum, just seeing it when you're used to the PS4 or Xbone. But it's a good one, take my word for it. A classic. Come on, Bruce. I'm so glad they did this with Bruce Lee instead of Bruce Forsyth. That wouldn't have worked. Good game, good game. Oh, game over again. Well, I showed you a bit of that, of course. I'm not sure in percentage-wise if we was over 10% of the game. Probably under. Well, I hope you liked having a look at that classic there. That was Bruce Lee on the ZX Spectrum by US Gold in 1984, although it says Ocean there. Thanks for watching, as always. Comment if you've got anything great to say or anything silly. Until next time, goodbye.
Goodbye.